I want to pick up a comment because I've just put up a piece about what I suggested might come close to being two-tier justice, and my shock at that. And somebody has suggested that that there was a point when I had poo-pooed Farage's idea about two-tier policing, and I still continue to do so. Farage contends that there exists a two-tier policing system in the UK, where law enforcement exhibits leniency towards progressive protesters and racial minorities while adopting a more stringent approach towards right-wing demonstrators. And this perspective gained prominence following the 2024 Southport incident, where Farage suggested that the police's handling of far-right riots was disproportionately severe compared to their response to movements like Black Lives Matter, and he might have also referenced the Tommy Robinson policing, though he didn't, because he wants to distance himself from Tommy. Critics argue that Farage's claims are unfounded and potentially inflammatory, and the former Home Secretary Priti Patel emphasised the distinction between peaceful protests and violent riots, asserting that equating the two is misleading. Additionally, an internal Home Office review labelled the two-tier policing narrative as an extreme right-wing construct, cautioning against its potential to incite division. So the debate about two-tier policing underscores the complexities of law enforcement in politically charged contexts, highlighting the challenges in balancing public order with equitable treatment across diverse groups. And I'm afraid I still think that the idea of two-tier policing is mistaken and is the wrong route. What I'm talking about here is two-tier judicial activity, to a two-tier law system, one legal process for people who are connected to the elite and another legal process for people who are not. And so when Grant F2D says, I recall some time ago that you never accepted there was two-tier policing in the country, didn't you say it was an absurd notion? Now you have the proof. I don't have the proof. What I have proof of is two-tier judicial reviews. It's not quite the same thing. And I'd like to make that clarification, though. And equally, there will be people who will, I suppose, cite the lady who tweeted her remarks about the Southport asylum seekers and so on, and that she is in prison while a Labour politician is now on serving a suspended sentence. I think there's something deeply suspicious about this process. I don't know whether it's got something to do with rolling up trouser legs and parading around the place in little pinny, but I find it disturbing, and I find it a long way from the principle of blind justice. But there we are. I'd love to know what you think.